Hello Sagittarius and welcome to your couples love reading. In this reading I will be telling you what you need to know, things like what you need from each other, how you can support each other, how you can be the best partner and what direction the relationship could possibly take. Okay, if you are new, please like, share and subscribe, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you're notified every time I upload a new video. If you're not new, thank you so much for already subscribing. I really do genuinely appreciate your continued support. So like I say, this reading is for Sagittarius. It cannot and will not resonate with everybody, so please take what does and leave what doesn't. You could also check out your moon, rising and Venus signs, or you could check back in a few weeks or a few months and see if it resonates with you then. Okay, so we'll just give the cards a quick shuffle and then I'll lay out the cards for you. Okay. Let's see. So the first cards are what you can learn from each other. So I feel like what you can learn from them is to hold true to your values. So I don't know if you're challenged, if when you're challenged you maybe don't fight your side of it, you maybe just go along with what other people say, or you're easily influenced, and you can maybe change your opinion quite easily. So what I'm seeing is that from them you can learn to be a bit stronger, to hold your own values. You know, if you have an opinion and you strongly believe it, don't give that up for anyone. You know, stand by it. If you, as long as it's, you know, founded, as long as it's not unreasonable. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion, so have yours and stand true to it. Don't be too swayed by other people's opinions, okay? Um, but I'm also seeing from them, maybe this could be something you can learn from each other, because from them I follow my own path, so they need to learn to follow their own path. So I don't know if you maybe both of you follow a little bit too easily, maybe easily influenced. You need to stand a bit stronger and not be afraid to be individual. Be individual. Be your own person. Um, which is a really good thing to do. I mean, it's not a bad thing to be agreeable, which is what I'm feeling here. Is that you both maybe quite agreeable, and you don't stand up for yourselves very often. Which, you know, it's fine if you just want to get along and be peaceful, and that's great. But if it's something you feel strongly about, then say so. And with regards to following your own path, I think they need to not let people influence the paths they take in their life going forward, you know? That it has to be their own decision. What they do in life is their decision, what makes them happy. So let's see what you expect from each other. Okay. So what you expect from them is to open their heart, be ready to love and learn. I think you really want them to express that as well. What you expect from them is for them to be willing to open up, be ready to love you and learn from you in that respect. And from them, I feel like they want you to love yourself a little bit more. I don't know if you lack some confidence, and they really want you to have that confidence. That's what they expect from you. They expect you to be comfortable with yourself, confident with yourself, and love and nurture yourself, okay? Let's see how you can support each other. So, I feel the best way you can be supportive is by being an ear to this person. Listen to your intuition, and follow your gut. Follow your gut. And be open and honest. Don't keep any secrets. And the best way they can be supportive with you is to choose their battles wisely. So I don't know if maybe they are quite an argumentative person, and I think the way you can support each other is if you are accepting of who they are, but don't let them downtrodge your own opinions and values. Be open and honest about it. Don't hold it in. Don't hold it back, being afraid of upsetting them, because you both need to go on your own path. You can't just follow one or the other. So the way they can be a bit more supportive to you is to maybe not turn things into a battle that don't need to be a battle. I feel like that's maybe what they do. And you maybe hold back a bit and you hide how that affects you, you hide how that makes you feel. And that moon card is saying to support them and support yourself in this relationship, and for them to support you, there needs to be some open communication. They need to not do that, and you need to communicate to them how that makes you feel, and that that's not a good way to go in this relationship. That's not supporting this relationship, okay? I'm just going to have a look now at how you can both be the best partners to each other. So for you, the best way you can be the partner, like the best way for you to be the best partner is to know your value, basically. Is to know your value, is to stand up for yourself, and if necessary, be ready for a new start. Okay? And you know, all your efforts will be rewarded. For them, I think they need to let go a bit. I think this relationship needs a little bit of a rebirth. I don't know if it's been headed down a bit of a rocky path. Maybe you've had a lot of arguments, and instead of expressing how you feel, you've held it back. And that's not a good way to go. So in order for this relationship to move forward and for you both to be the best selves, is to let go of that and clearly communicate with each other how that feels. Maybe they've got something going on that's making them a little bit more agitated or irritable, and they need to let that go. They need to let that go and embrace a new beginning. And I'm not saying like you need a new relationship. I'm just saying the relationship needs a bit of a kickstart. It needs a rebirth. I think they need to reevaluate how they're treating you. I really do. I really feel like they need to reevaluate how they're treating you, Sagittarius. Definitely. Um, let's see what you need from each other. So what your partner needs from you is to maybe start remembering some of the good times. Reflect. I don't know if you have children together, um, but I feel like you need to think about their needs. And I think for your partner, what they need from you, oops, sorry, what your partner needs from you is, hang on, let me say, no, what you need from your partner, even, is for them to see the situation for what it is, see the truth in the situation. So I don't know if when you bring up what's bothering you about this, about how they're treating you, because I'm sorry, but I'm not seeing that they're treating you very nicely at the moment. I'm not. Um, and I don't know if when you address this, they deny it or they are in denial. This is probably why this rebirth needs. They need to accept it and let it go in order to move forward. You need them to see the truth of the situation. And I think what they need from you is maybe a bit of that spark back from maybe the old days, the good old days, maybe from before you had kids, if you do have kids. Um, get some time alone together, have some fun together, enjoy it. Because I don't know if this is someone who you've known for a very long time, like a childhood friend, either that, or they are a soulmate, but it could be karmic. Okay? Let's see where the relationship needs to go. Okay. I hate to say this, Sagittarius, I really do, but I feel like this is a relationship that needs to end because I do feel like they're going to be in denial about their behaviour. I do feel like they're constantly picking fault with things with you and turning everything into a battle. And I'm not saying this is a horrible, like this is a really horrible person, but I feel like it's a horrible situation that they're not seeing the truth in. Like they're not seeing how they're behaving towards you, and it's almost like they're unwilling to change how they are. Like I'm not saying that they need to change who they are, but they need to change how they are treating you and how they are behaving, because otherwise this relationship will need to end. I'm seeing that with the Ten of Swords there, and this is, I see the truth in this ending, and that's for yourself. So I feel like if they don't pull their weight and make an effort to make this right and understand where you're coming from, that you are gonna move on and end it. Because I do feel like you are feeling absolutely defeated. You feel like giving up. And for them, I almost feel like they don't care. I almost feel like they're already looking at other options. They're already looking at their other options. Okay, Sagittarius. Hate to leave a reading like that. I'm so sorry. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I'll see you all very soon. Bye bye.